screen door creaked and the world went quiet. A sudden hush in the Saturday ride. I was leaning back against the cedar wood, thinking I understood everything I should. Then the air shifted, pulled toward the door, and I don't think I'm standing on the floor anymore. It wasn't a lightning bolt, it wasn't a thunder sound, just a soft magnetic jolt that pinned me to the ground. It was the first look, the where have you been, the chapter opening before the story begins. No words traded, no hello or hi, just the sudden weight of a stranger's eye. And I knew, yeah, I already knew. You were laughing at something I couldn't hear, tracing the rim of a glass crystal clear. The light caught the gold in the side of your face, and suddenly this was my favorite place. I forgot my name, I forgot my drink, I forgot how it felt to actually think. It was the first look, the where have you been, the chapter opening before the story begins. And no words traded, no hello or hi, just the sudden weight of a stranger's eye. And I knew, yeah, I already knew. They say don't trust the surface, they say beauty is a lie, but there's a soul behind the curtain, and I caught it passing by. Just 1 second, that's all it took. Just that look, the first one. Stay right there, don't move. I was steady, I was fine, counting seconds, marking time, walking over to where you stood, like any normal person would. But halfway there the rhythm broke, like a stutter in the words I spoke. A little glitch, a momentary stall, I had to lean my hand against the wall. Hot toes start to syncopate, creating a fluttering feeling. 1, 2, then a space between. The strangest thing I've ever seen. My chest is tight, my breath is thin. Where do you end and I begin? And my heart skipped like a stone on a mountain lake, like a record with a little break. Just a beat, just a tiny hitch. Whatever I was, you flipped the switch. It didn't stop, it just took a leap, a secret that I couldn't keep. My heart skipped and it landed right next to you. You said my name and the wire trailed off. The air in the room got thick and soft. I tried to laugh, try to play the part, but there's a rebel living in my heart. It's dancing to a drum I don't control, a nervous kind of happy in my soul. heart skipped like a stone on a mountain lake, like a record with a little break. Just a beat, just a tiny hitch. Whatever I was, you flipped the switch. It didn't stop, it just took a leap. A secret that I couldn't keep. My heart skipped, and it landed right next to you. Maybe it's the caffeine, maybe it's the light, or maybe I'm just seeing my whole world change tonight. Yeah, it's definitely you. Skipped a beat, lost my place, found it again in your face. 1, 2, silence. I've seen 1,000 faces in this town, passed them on the sidewalk, headed down. I've memorized the blue of summer skies and the way the neon looks in tired eyes. But you're a frequency I've never tuned in, a brand new language that I'm fluent in. It's not the jacket or the way you wear your hair. It's not the nothing that you're humming over there. It's a pull, it's a gravity, it's a weight like a lock finally finding the right shape. I'm trying to put a finger on the spark, but you're the only thing glowing in the dark. The Cape Hawk influence shines here. The piano stays steady while the sub bass provides a deep emotional heart to the listen about you that feels like coming home before I've left. There's just something about you that's stealing every secret in my chest. It's a quiet kind of finally, a truth I can't undo. There's just something, something, something about you. It's on the way you hold your glass. It's in the way the minutes pass when you're standing near the static in the air tonight. Suddenly feels clear and bright because you're here. There's just something about you that feels like coming home before I've left. There's just something about you that's stealing every secret in my chest. It's a quiet kind of finally, a truth I can't undo. There's just something, something, something about metaphors and a heart full of whys. I've spent an hour searching for the light inside your eyes. I could call it a crush, but that's too light. I could call it a burn, but that's not right. Everything I say feels like a borrowed coat. Too big or too small, just a lump in my throat. A soft electronic shaker enters, sounding like sand shifting. I'm a poet with no wind. I'm a swimmer who can't think. I'm reaching for a word that doesn't exist, caught in the middle of a golden mist. And I can't explain it. No, I can't explain it. It's like trying to catch the wind in a kitchen sink. It's a brand new way I've gotta learn to live. The dictionary's empty, the pages are white. I'm lost in the something of you tonight, and I can't explain it. I don't think I want to. Maybe logic is a fence I'm jumping over. Maybe knowing is the end of the clover. I could tell you you're beautiful, and that's the truth. But it's deeper than skin, it's deeper than youth. It's a pull in my marrow, a hum in my bones, a song played in frequencies nobody owns. That I can't explain it. No, I can't explain it. It's like trying to catch the wind in a kitchen sink. It's a brand new way I've gotta learn to live. The dictionary's empty, the pages are white. I'm lost in the something of you tonight, and I can't explain it. Words are just cages, they can't hold this logic is a map. But I'm happy being lost in this. It's just you, and the way I feel, I can't explain it. Good night. Good night. I've got a shell for the things I've felt, the sad, the mad, the cards I'm dealt. I've got a box for the lonely nights and a drawer for the faded neon lights. But I'm holding something in my hand today that doesn't fit in the usual way. It's a different shape, it's a different hue, it's a color I only see rose in a book. It isn't blue like the way the rain looks. It's a brand new frequency vibrating all inside of me. It's a new emotion, I don't have a name for it yet. It's a deep sea ocean that I haven't even met. It's wider than the highway, softer than the dust. Partly maybe, and partly must. Oh, I'm waking up to a new emotion, and I'm keeping my eyes open. Usually I'd be scared of the height, I'd be looking for a porch with a yellow light. But this new feels like an old friend's coat, like a song I already knew I wrote. It's the yes in a world of no. It's the stay when I used to go. It's a new emotion, I don't have a name for it yet. It's a deep sea ocean that I haven't even met. It's wider than the highway, softer than the dust. Partly maybe, and partly must. Oh, I'm waking up to a new emotion, and I'm keeping my eyes open. It's not just a feeling, it's a whole new floor. It's not just a ceiling, it's an open door. I'm not the same person I was at the start. There's a new room built inside my heart, a new I've always been afraid of heights, of losing grip on Friday nights. I used to keep my boots on solid ground, afraid of what I'd be if I wasn't found. But the air is thin and the view is wide, and there's nowhere left for me to hide. I'm letting, I'm going, the wind is just blowing. And I'm falling slowly, no rush to hit the bottom, like a summer flower turning into autumn. I'm not reaching for a branch to break the drop. I don't think I'd want this flight to stop. I'm just falling slowly into the idea of us. Ooh. I'm jumping in, no parachute, no safety line, just your hand tangled up in mine. And I'm falling slowly, no rush to hit the bottom, like a summer flower turning into autumn. I'm not reaching for a branch to break the drop. I don't think I'd want this flight to stop. I'm just falling slowly into the idea of us. Down, it's not a crash, it's not a wreck, it's just a weight off of my neck. I'm finally light enough to fly by falling through this lilac sky. Falling slowly, falling slowly. I like the drift. Slowly, slowly. I thought I'd outgrown the schoolyard shakes that don't look now and the stomach aches. I thought I was seasoned, I thought I was tough. Trained my heart to handle the rough, but you walked in with that coffee in your hand and wrecked every single cool thing I planned. Now there's a riot underneath my ribs, breaking all my just be friends' ad-libs. It's a wing beat, it's a hum, it's a rhythm on a tiny drum. I'm trying to keep a straight-faced view, but my insides are dancing because of you. Oh, I've got butterflies, 1,000 colors, taking flight behind my lips, behind my eyes. They're waking up the middle of the night. It's a soft commotion, a velvet storm, keeping my shivering spirit warm. Yeah, I've got butterflies, and they're all because of you. You asked me a question, I forgot how to speak. I felt the heat rising up to my cheek. I'm a grown-up man, or so they say, but I'm feeling 5 years old today. It's a dizzy kind of magic, a lightheaded glow, a garden in my chest that's starting to grow. Oh, I've got butterflies, 1,000 colors, taking flight behind my lips, behind my Keep 'em trapped, let 'em spin. I like the trouble I'm getting in. Don't open the door, don't let 'em out. I wanna know what this feeling's about. Keep 'em trapped, let 'em spin. I like the trouble I'm getting in. Wings against my heart. Flutter, flutter, butterflies. Flutter, flutter, butterflies. I woke up at 7. You were on my mind. By 8:15, I was falling behind. I tried to read the paper, tried to drink my tea, but the ink on the page looked like you to me. The clouds formed a shape that I recognized. The color of the morning was the color of your eyes. I'm a one-track mind on a one-way street, and every person that I happen to meet, they're just shadows in the background. A subtle low pass filter sweeps over the music, making it sound like it's underwater. I'm losing my focus, I'm losing the thread. There's a movie of you playing loops in my head. The sound opens up with a deep arms surfed past that feels like a physical embrace. And you're all I think about. Yeah, you're all I think about. From the first light of Monday to the Sunday fade out. It's a beautiful haunting, a sweet kind of ghost. The things I've forgotten are the things I need most, except for you. You're all I think about. The acoustic guitar enters, playing a simple, repetitive drip drop melody. My friends are all talking, I'm not in my head. I haven't heard a single word that they've said. I'm wondering if you're lonely or if you're asleep. If the secrets I'm finding are secrets you keep. The world is so loud, but you're a soft song. I've got the lyrics right, but the timing is wrong, because I'm living in a year. And you're all I think about. Yeah, you're all I think about. From the first light of Monday to the Sunday fade out. It's a beautiful haunting, a sweet kind of ghost. The things I've forgotten are the things I need most, except for you. been calling it a spark to keep it safe. I've been calling it a face to save some face. I told my sister it was just a passing thing, but I'm starting to feel the weight that it brings. It's not a wildfire, it's not a flood, it's just a quiet changing of the blood. It's the way I don't wanna leave the room, even when the shadows start to loom. I'm running out of names to call it, I'm running out of places to stall it. Then maybe it's getting so loud. Maybe it's love, not the kind in the movies, loud and vain, but the kind that stands beside you in the rain. It's a heavy heart, but it's light as a feather. It's the I don't mind when we're together. I've been dancing around the word for a while, but I see it now in the way you smile. Maybe it's love. I'm not looking for an exit anymore. I've left my keys beside the front door. I used to be so careful with my time, afraid of every mountain I'd have to climb. But with you, the valley feels like the peak, and I'm finding the strength to be this weak. Maybe it's love, not the kind in the movies, loud and vain, but the kind that stands beside you in the rain. It's a heavy heart, but it's light as a feather. It's the I don't mind when we're together. I've been dancing around the word for a while, but I see it now in the way you smile. Maybe it's love. The sun from behind a cloud, but I'm tired of the almost and the nearly. I'm seeing everything so clearly. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's love. Soft final strum of a C major chord, left to ring out until it disappears into the room noise. We've said everything there is to say. The moon is finally giving up to the gray. You're leaning there, half lost in the light, the beautiful survivor of a long, honest night. And I was gonna leave, I was halfway gone, picking up my jacket, checking for the dawn. But then you look back, and the clock on the wall forgot to tick, and the air in my lungs got heavy and thick. The world stopped spinning on its axis for a bit, just for a bit. It's that smile, the one that says I know you, the one that says I'm here. It's that smile that makes the forever feel simple and the maybe feel clear. I could live 1,000 lives and never find a light as soft or a curve as kind. It's that smile. It's not for the cameras, it's not for the crowd. It's a secret whisper shouted out loud. It's in the corners of your mouth, a little bit shy, like a sunrise breaking in a midnight sky. It's the punctuation at the end of the book, the only thing I see, no matter where I look. It's that smile, the one that says I know you, the one that says I'm here. It's that smile that makes the forever feel simple and the maybe feel clear. I could live 1,000 lives and never find a light as soft or a curve as kind as that smile. If I never see another thing, I've seen enough. If I never hear another song, I've heard love. It's smile. That smile. The city's got a glare that's far too bright, cutting through the shadows of a Tuesday night. Every street lamp feels like an interrogation. Every red light is a test of my patience. I'm weaving through the traffic and the neon noise, trying to find the frequency of your voice. But then I turn the corner past the old stone mill, and the world starts getting quiet, the world starts getting still. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign, I just look for the glow that says you're mine. The beat gets a little deeper, a rich sub-bass hum that makes the listener feel grounded. It's that yellow porch light guiding me in from the cold, a little piece of sun for a heart that's feeling old. I leave the noise behind, I leave the heavy fight, when I see the halo of your yellow porch light. Yeah, everything's okay when I'm 10 feet away. I see your shadow move across the blind, and I leave the rest of the day behind the boss, the bills, the who I'm supposed to be. They can't follow me past the maple tree. You left a lock turned, you left the kettle on. I'm exactly where I know I belong. It's just a 15-watt bulb in a dusty glass, but it's the most beautiful thing I ever passed. It's that yellow porch light guiding me in from the cold, a little piece of sun for a heart that's feeling old. I leave the noise behind, I leave the heavy fight, when I see the halo of a yellow porch light. Yeah, everything's okay when I'm 10 feet away. The music drops to just the snap of a beat and a layer vocal harmony. It's a beacon in the dark, the finish line, the spark. I'm stepping on the wood of the front set of stairs, and I'm letting out a breath that's been a week's worth of prayers. I'm home now, turn it off. We don't need the light now that I'm inside. Ooh. Now that I'm inside, just 3 seconds before fading to black. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign, I just look for the glow that says you're mine. Ooh. 2 a.m. and the FM's dying out, somewhere past the city, somewhere north of doubt. The signal's getting thin, the voices lose their way, and I've got nothing left that I need to say. The dashboard chords glowing green on your quiet hands. We're traveling through the no man's lands. Just the wipers and the wind and the engine hum and the steady rhythm of a heart gone numb in a good way. We could search for a song, we could search for a beat, but the air in here is already sweet. And it's just static on the radio, fuzz and white noise everywhere we go. But I hear the music in the way you breathe, and the way you never make me wanna leave. Let the world lose the station, let the signal fade. This is the prettiest sound we've ever made. Just static on the radio. And you, a passing truck throws a shadow on your face. Then it's gone again, leaving not a trace. The rain starts a tapping on the windshield glass, watching all the mile markers slowly pass. I used to need a lyric, used to need a hook to understand the way a feeling should look. But now the empty air is a perfect song, and I've been waiting for this silence all along. And it's just static on the radio, fuzz and white noise everywhere we go. But I hear the music in the way you breathe, and the way you never make me wanna leave. Let the world lose the station, let the signal fade. This is the prettiest sound we've ever made. Just static on the radio. And you, the slide guitar takes a long echoing solo that sounds like it's drifting away. The static noise gets slightly louder, then filters down until it's soft as a hushing sound. Turn it up, the sound of nothing. Turn it up, the sound of mates. Don't find a station, I like the blur, I like the way we are before the words occur. The pillows are piled like a mountain range. How quickly a small room can suddenly change. I used to sleep diagonal, I used to own the space. Now I'm careful not to move, just in case. The moonlight is tracing the line of your shoulder. The air in the hallway is getting much colder, but there's a heat coming off where you're lying still, and it's taking over my windowsill.
It's a strange kind of math to divide a twin size, to see the whole world through your half-closed eyes.
And I'm looking at your side of the bed, where you lay down your worries and your head. It used to be empty, it used to be cold, a story that hadn't been written or told. But now there's a book and a glass and a ring, and the quietest comfort that the darkness can bring. My whole life is shifting to the left instead, to your side of the bed. I'm watching the way that you breathe in your sleep, a rhythm so steady, a secret so deep. I think about how I was fine on my own, living a life that was mine and alone. But mine is a word that is starting to fade in the light of the beautiful mess that we've made. A stray hair on the fabric, a dent in the fall. It's funny how a mattress becomes a home. And I'm looking at your side of the bed, where you've laid down your worries and your head. It used to be empty, it used to be cold, a story that hadn't been written or told. But now there's a book and a glass and a ring, and the quietest comfort that the darkness can bring. My whole life is shifting to the left instead, to your side of the bed. I'm just watching the moon, it'll be morning too soon. I'm just memorizing the way that you look, like a leaf pressed inside of a favorite bed. Rest your head, I'll stay on my side and watch over yours, your side of the bed. To your side of the bed. Steam is rising in a curly queue. I'm staring at the table, then I'm staring at you. The sun is being honest on the hardwood floor, showing every dusty footprint from the night before. We talked about the future till the moon went down, about leaving our shadows in this sleepy town. But now the caffeine's hidden and the sky is blue, and I've got a couple more things to tell you. One sugar, two creams, and all of these terrifying dreams. I'm stirring them in, I'm letting them out, I'm cleaning the kitchen of every last doubt. It's just coffee and confessions in the early morning light, handing over my possessions, the things I hid away last night. No more maybe, no more might. Everything's golden, everything's bright, just the bitter and the sweet, and the way our spirits meet over coffee and confessions. I told you about my father and the way he lived, about the holes in my heart and the secrets in my chest. You told me about the girl who broke your world in two, and I realized that I'm just as broken as you. But the porcelain is warm between my palms, and the house is full of these Sunday psalms. It's not a heavy burden when it's shared like this, sealed with a sip and a morning kiss. It's just coffee and confessions in the early morning light, handing over my possessions, the things I hid away last night. No more maybe, no more might. Everything's golden, everything's bright, just the bitter and the sweet, and the way our spirits meet over coffee and confessions. Pour another cup, don't speed it up. The world can wait outside the door while we're spilling our hearts on the kitchen floor. Spilling it all, spilling it all. Tell me one more thing, something you've never said, before we leave the table and go back to bed. The sound of a mug being set down on wood, a solid clunk. The finger snaps fade out, leaving a warm, resonant guitar chord. I'm driving through the center of the downtown glow, but I'm looking for a shadow that I used to know. The streetlights are humming a different tune, and I'm lonely for you under a plastic moon. I still feel your hand where it touched my wrist, like a phantom limb in a purple mist. I'm surrounded by a million flickering signs, but I'm reading the space between the neon lines. The city is loud, but the silence is louder. I'm lost in the crowd, like a ghost in the powder. And you're a neon ghost, haunting the corners of the boulevard. The thing I miss the most is the way you make the city not feel so hard. You're flickering in the windows, you're dancing in the rain. A beautiful memory, a glowing kind of pain. Yeah, you're a neon ghost, and I'm just haunted. I walk past the cafe where we sat at the bar. I could see your reflection in a passing car, but when I turned around, it was just the glare of a late night diner sign hanging in the air. They say the city never sleeps, and maybe that's the truth, but it's dreaming of you and it's dreaming of you. I'm wearing your scent on my denim jacket, trying to find some peace in all this neon racket. And you're a neon ghost, haunting the corners of the boulevard. The thing I miss the most is the way you make the city not feel so hard. You're flickering in the windows, you're dancing in the rain. A beautiful memory, a glowing kind of pain. Yeah, you're a neon ghost, and I'm just haunted. beat cuts out only the flickering hum of a neon sign and remain. I see you in the red, I see you in the blue. Everywhere I look is a version of you. The beat cuts out only the flickering hum of a neon sign and remain. I see you in the red, I see you in the blue. Everywhere I look is a version of you. The porch swing is frozen in the middle of a glide. There's nowhere left for a heart to hide. I've used up my jokes, I've used up my lines. I've ignored all the exits and the warning signs. The wind in the pines has died to a hush, and the world is a canvas waiting for the brush. I'm looking at my boots, then I'm looking at your face, in the terrifying quiet of this holy place. My vocabulary, it's a burnout map. My composure is a widening gap, and it all comes down to a two-word sentence. No more if, no more when, no more running from the penance of feeling this again. The simplest thing I've ever said, the heaviest weight inside my head. I breathe it out. I'm yours. The eye is the anchor, that yours is the sea. The shortest distance between you and me. It's a surrender, it's a victory flag. It's the end of a chase, the end of a lie. I see the answer starting to rise in the wet, dark reflection of your wide eyes. Two syllables, that's all the air I need, and it all comes down to a two-word sentence. No more if, no more when, no more running from the penance of feeling this again. The simplest thing I've ever said, the heaviest weight inside my head. I breathe it out. I'm yours. Not I think so, not I might. Just the truth. In the middle of the night. Two words, that's the whole story. I'm yours. The track ends on a long, uncomfortably beautiful silence. I wrote my secrets on a white line sheet, folded the edges, made them sharp and neat. I didn't use a stone, I didn't use a wall. I chose something thin that was bound to fall. But here I am on the edge of the roof, looking for a breeze, looking for the proof that if I let it go, it won't just hit the ground, but find a way to keep spinning around. It's a fragile thing, a hollow wing, hanging on a prayer and a piece of string. I'm checking the wind, I'm holding my breath. It's a beautiful life, it's a beautiful death. And we're just paper planes in a sky full of thunder and rain, hoping the ink doesn't bleed through the folds, hoping the spirit is something that holds. We're light as a feather, we're out of control, giving the gravity part of our soul. High above the plains, just paper planes. You've got your wings and I've got mine, tipped with a little bit of meant to be wine. We're dodging the trees and we're riding the heat, watching the world look small at our feet. Trust is a fold that you can't undo once you've given the sky a version of you. I'm looking at your wing drifting near my side. It's a hell of a view, it's a hell of a ride. And we're just paper planes in a sky full of thunder and rain, hoping the ink doesn't bleed through the folds, hoping the spirit is something that holds. We're light as a feather, we're out of control, giving the gravity part of our soul. High above the plains, just paper planes. Don't look down, we're over the town. If we ever crash, if we ever tear, at least we were something that lived in the air. One more fold, one more flight, keep me in the air, keep me in the air. Just for tonight, just for tonight, just for tonight, just for tonight. Keep me in the air, keep me in the air. Just for tonight, just for tonight, just for tonight. The dishes are soaking in the porcelain sink, the coffee is cold and I don't wanna drink. The fluorescent light is a little too bright, so I'm flicking it off for the rest of the night. Come over here, put your hand on my waist. The world is a race, but we've got no haste. The fridge is a humming a low-key tune under the glow of a linoleum moon. No ballroom floor, no velvet drapes, just the shadows of us and our simple shapes. And we're slow dancing in the kitchen to a song that only we can hear. No grand ambition, no superstition, just the way you're breathing in my ear. 1, 2, 3, spin me around, don't let my feet touch the heavy ground. It's a small town magic, a quiet tradition, slow dancing in the kitchen. You're socks are sliding on the checkered floor. We're bumping the table in the pantry door. I'm resting my forehead against your chest, watching the heartbeat under your vest. Who needs the neon? Who needs the bar? We've got the constellations right where we are. In the middle of the crumbs and the grocery lists is a version of heaven that actually exists. And we're slow dancing in the kitchen to a song that only we can hear. No grand ambition, no superstition, just the way you're breathing in my ear. 1, 2, 3, spin me around, don't let my feet touch the heavy ground. It's a small town magic, a quiet tradition, slow dancing in the kitchen. Swells into a lush string heavy K-ballad moment, then drops back to just a cello and a soft hum. Let the clock run out of time, let the mountain forget to climb. As long as the floor holds us up, I've got everything I need in this cup. One more turn, stay right here, don't let go. While the shadows grow, haunted by I was reading the lines, you were reading the space. I was checking the time, you were checking my face. I was holding a secret, like a stone in my palm. You were breathing in deep, trying to stay calm. I thought I was miles ahead or behind, a separate story, a separate mind. But I looked at your notes in the margin tonight, and they matched every word that I wanted to write. No more guessing the end, no more what do you mean, no more trying to bend what's already clean. And we're on the same page, in the middle of the book, the same kind of fire, the same kind of look. We didn't have to talk, we didn't have to try. We hit the same note at the same time. Why? Because the story's the same, from the fear to the rage. We're finally on the same page. It's a quiet kind of power, a steady kind of yes, taking all the maybe out of the mess. I say I'm tired and you're already there, pulling back the covers, smoothing my hair. You say I'm scared, and I've already known, because I'm feeling it chill in my own skin and bone. It's like we're sharing a heart, sharing a soul, two broken halves making one beautiful whole. And we're on the same page, in the middle of the book, the same kind of fire, the same kind of look. We didn't have to talk, we didn't have to try. We hit the same note at the same time. Why? favorite line, and I'm finding my heart right next to thine. We're at the same place at the same time. I'm yours and you're mine. It's funny how the first becomes the now. I'd explain the magic if I only knew how. The first look, the skipped beat, the neon ghost. It's the quietest moments that I love the most. I'm looking back through the smoke and the haze at the beautiful tangle of the last 30 days. Everything's different, but everything's right. In the blue water shadows of the middle of the night. The static on the radio, white noise returns very faintly, mixing with the rain. The first look, still seeing it. The first word, still hearing it. The first feeling, still healing me. Oh, the first feelings, they never really go away. They just settle like dust at the end of the day. They're the foundation, the floor and the beams, the architecture of all of my dreams. I'm still falling slowly, and I'm still on the page. You're breathing beside me, your side of the bed is warm. The kitchen is quiet, the yellow porch light is off. We're not new anymore, but I still feel the butterfly wings when you move in your sleep. It's a long-term kind of first. The first look, still seeing it. First feeling, still healing it. Good night, a good night. Sound of the rain becomes the dominant instrument. The first look, still seeing it. The first feeling, good night. Good night.